Hey everybody, it's Avenged Decay, and this is my honest review on Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. First of all, this expansion, I think they really put a lot of emphasis on detail in this expansion. I actually really like it, and I actually really enjoyed it. Is it worth the $45 though? That is something you gotta take in consideration. And the answer is, at the moment, I can't really say it is. We're just gonna skip that cutscene. Sure, it is good, but in my personal opinion, I think Forsaken was a lot stronger in terms of just content-wise. I'm not disappointed in Shadowkeep. I'm just kind of like,
attention all Guardians.
it's more I've seen things
we detected a seismic disturbance
like I've already seen it. I've already been to the moon. Half of the story mode takes place in the locations. A lot of the story missions take place in the same locations you've already been in the previous Destiny. And that's my problem with it. They have so many different locations that they could have took into consideration toward the campaign missions. But they don't do that. They mainly focus on places you've already been. There's so many places in here that you don't actually explore.
To the surface of our moon from the keep. That is where our
and right now I am replaying the campaign.
But first we must
just to get you guys to understand what I mean. But the cutscenes were actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. The cutscenes, the story was good. Of course, it's a Destiny story, so really you have no idea really what it's about unless you read the lore. So I can't really explain what the story is and how it's presented to the players. But overall, I think it's a really good step in the right direction.
Crota's death left a void they have yet to fill.
And I think, and from what I'm hearing, it's going to be bigger than Forsaken.
They must be stopped.
But right now, I find there's a lot of end content, which is good. End content is good. However, it seems like it lacks a lot. Another thing that they added was seasons, or season rank, or battle pass, I guess you could say. And every time you level up your battle pass, and this is Season of the Undying, you get engrams, weapons, armor, exotics, and stuff like that, which is nice. The fastest way to get those done is basically completing bounties. But yeah, it's a nice addition. I mean, it's not really any major like cash grab or anything. It's there to get you playing more, which is a good way. I think they handled the battle pass very, very well, professionally in this. But yeah, overall, I think it's a good expansion. The location is actually really beautiful. Considering a place that we've already visited, they've added a lot of new additions to it, and it works. Vex Offensive is one of the things that you can play. You don't necessarily need Shadowkeep, you just need the Season Pass. But I think for a beginning stand or point of view, I don't think this game is worth $45. I can see it being worth that price tag later on, because they said they're going to be adding a lot to this game, and every season is going to like open new like strikes, new raids, a new story.
In the meantime, press on towards the keep.
Haven't played the raid yet, but I've heard really good things about it.
No time to lose.
Ikora?
The Vex Offensive is pretty
This
fun.
disturbance, I know what triggered it.
The Armor 2.0, which is
Eris.
basically how you level up. There's some concerns I have with it,
Last I heard from her,
or
she was
some
headed into the keep. I don't even
nitpicks
know
I
if she's
have
still
with it, and it's due to the fact that
We'll
it
find
uses
her.
so much
Alive.
materials. And I want to put mods that I want to put the mods that I want to put on, but like a lot of them require energy, which I'm okay with that. But each mod slot has categories from 1, 2, and 3. And that's my problem with it. I feel like I can't make a proper build. Because I find there's better level 1 mods, or better socket 1 mods and socket 2 and 3 mods. The way you get mods is either by completing your seasonal artifact, which is the Gatekeeper's artifact, or through strikes, or specific events, or from Banshee. The story mode will take you up to at least 3 hours minimum. Which, I mean, I have no problem with that, because I really don't play the Destiny campaigns. I find they go on for too long. However, I did really like Forsaken, or so far, I'm liking Forsaken. I'm not new to Destiny, but I'm a long time player. I played the first one, and I kind of stopped playing it after the second one. If you're really looking for an expansion, I would definitely suggest buying Forsaken before buying this, unless you really want new content and you want to get back into the Destiny 2 grind, then by all means do it.
Assistance is on its way.
Or if you have nothing else you want to buy, then definitely do it. I find I'm starting to really fall in love with Destiny 2 again, and that's a good thing.
Scarlet Keep.
I think what Bungie is doing is absolutely just very pro-consumer and looking like a very bright future with this game, and hopefully they do deliver that future that the game never had in year 1. But if I was gonna be rating Shadowkeep, I'd probably rate it, I'd say 7 out of 10. Just due to the fact that the story is actually really good. Music is really good too, but that's every Destiny is like that. And just the amount of effort and detail they put into the moon. And the Nightmare Hunts can also be pretty fun as well. Battle Pass is pretty pro-consumer. However, I need to give it less points due to the fact that it's like a smaller version of what we had at Forsaken. I don't know, man. I just can't rate it fully. I can't give it my final rating yet because not a lot has been added. They're adding things every week, and that's another good thing, the fact that they're making this a live service game now and constantly updating it week after week after week, and that's something that Destiny 2 has never, or Bungie has never done with Destiny. So yeah, that's a good thing. But yeah, that's my review, and this is Event K, and hopefully I'm probably going to be playing Modern Warfare later tonight. Definitely going to be streaming that. But yeah, if you want to see that, stop by the stream, sub, and turn notifications on. I stream every day, and yeah. This is Event K, and I'm out. Peace.